Is Bruno Fernandes becoming an issue in this Manchester United team after his third red card of the season? And not only that, some of his performances on recent haven't been great. He's our captain, someone who's on 300 grand a week. And when he is putting performances like that, many people are getting frustrated. And like me and many other fans are. Listen, we know Bruno Fernandes has been one of our best players over the last 4-5 years. Numerous goals and assists, numerous chances created. But ultimately, he's a player who plays with a lot of emotion. And sometimes that emotion can get the better of you. Another red card in a game which it was 0-0 at the time. Manchester United could have went on and got the win for me. It was a very balanced game. And you look at the Bruno red card, it massively changed the trajectory of the game. United don't look confident. Obviously we're down, they have the man advantage, they're at home, they're under the cosh, and ultimately at that point the game was over. Yes, we did have chances to score and when Amri made the subs, but it's down to Bruno and the petulance. And listen, as I said, he is the chief creator. He won't be moved on yet because he just signed a new contract for Manchester United. But was that contract a good idea? Listen, he has to prove. As I said, I'm not saying sell Bruno Fernandes, but I think this system doesn't really suit him, to be fair, because he's not someone who's really an inside forward. You look at what Cunha offers for Wolves, is that elite ball carrying, create spaces, flicks, passing, creativity. Bruno isn't really that player. He doesn't have the pace, and I think we do need someone with a younger profile. Now, if we don't play Bruno in the inside 10, he's going to play in the team. He's the captain, a player Amorim likes a lot. You're going to put him in the two centre midfield positions. Ugarte, for me, is a mainstay and has to start every game he's available. I know he's not available for the next game, but has to. And Kobbie Mainoo is the other one who's been playing in there. Now, I think Kobbie Mainoo's space is definitely up for grabs. The issue is, if we do play Bruno in there, does he have the discipline and does he have the pace and the legs to get back? He's, what, 31 now, I think. Does he have that ability to get back? That would be the issue. I think Mainoo is struggling, but as I said, would Bruno have the discipline in that midfield to do that? I think to be an inside forward, you've got to be creative, which Bruno is, but you've got to have technical and a level of pace, and he is. Listen, he's our captain, a player we like a lot. He puts 100% whenever he plays. He runs around a lot. He's the captain, as I said. A lot of players talked about him being that sort of figure that you need, but on the pitch, he simply isn't doing enough. And yes, it's good to get goals and assists, but he needs to be impacting the game a lot more for me. And you look at when games are edgy, tight, you need someone to take the game by the scruff of the neck, and I don't think Bruno Fernandes does that enough for me. As I said, he is a player I like a lot. As I said, a captain, gets loads of chances, but you look at if you replace Bruno with Cunha or Morgan Rogers or don't really know, like every others out there, and Musiala, elite ball carrying, can bring the ball through midfield, you'll massively change the way in which Manchester United play. I think Bruno can't do that, and his performances haven't reflected that, and that's why. Because listen, we know Bruno's good, but we know we can do so much better with Fernandes, and he's not doing enough. As I said, I'll be looking to move him on maybe in the next couple of windows. I know that ain't gonna happen because he just signed a new deal, and United are fully focused on keeping him. But I would certainly be looking to get rid of Bruno Fernandes. He is starting to become an issue, and as I said, numerous goals and assists, elite mentality, but the fact that he always gives the ball away a lot, he's a bit shaky in possession, tries a bit too much. The motions are a good thing in football, but I think he's using them a bit too much, and they are massively affecting this game at the minute. But let me know your thoughts. Would you sell Bruno Fernandes or would you keep him? Because he is frustrating a lot of the fans. That's his third red card of the season. One against Spurs, one against Porto, and this one yesterday. And listen, it was a red. The first yellow that he got was just an overreaction. He retaliated and got the yellow, which was deserved. And the second one was the second yellow was a yellow. He can't get over the ball. And you look at, as I said, it was in a moment where Manchester United could have went on and won the game. Bruno cost us, but let's see what happens. Peace.